Clutter can keep a small or boutique agency broke. It's hard to see new opportunities when your mind is cluttered. When our environments are cluttered, it's difficult to think clearly and we miss out on many transactions or deals. I'm Francine Gregory, and I've been in real estate since 2004. I've seen just about everything you can imagine, from the highs of 2004 to the lows of 2008, when people were jumping ship, getting out of the business because it was no longer lucrative. That's when I began to thrive. I thrived in the chaos. I learned techniques, I learned strategies, I learned best practices to help keep you afloat during any real estate season. I have to be constantly aware of clutter. It normally occurs because I'm not focusing on bringing one task to completion. Even right now, I've got to put my office back in order. Having incomplete tasks and things around me breaks my focus. It breaks most people's focus. A broken doorknob. I have a friend. She is a interior environmental coach, and she talks a lot about feng shui. She talks a great deal about how your space and the way it's set up and how things function in the space can either push you towards your productivity and prosperity or keep you from it. Simple things like a broken doorknob that needs to be fixed, or items, tools that are not in place, things that are out of place. It kind of messes with your mind, if you will. And many times, those little silent things that are just lurking around you, unfinished little items, somehow mess with your subconscious, and and somehow messes with your subconscious and causes sabotage. It causes you not to be focused, not to see what's ahead of you clearly. So getting organized does not have to be daunting. It can be done in as little as a weekend. You can take 2 days and get everything straightened out. And then your brokerage can be up and running very, very smoothly. So the first step to setting up a successful brokerage is to clear the clutter. So get a few storage boxes or small bins. And if you don't, if it's going to be a thing about you going to get them and finding them, you can call Instacart and have them brought in. Instacart is awesome for the small business or boutique agency because because they offer a lot of delivery for places, not just groceries. They offer delivery for Staples. They offer delivery for Best Buy. Things that you need for your office can be delivered directly to you, and it saves you a lot of time and a lot of hassle while you're getting everything ship shape. Now, these tips can also be used if you're just setting up your brokerage. The first step to setting up a successful brokerage office, or to get you back on point, is to clear the clutter. So let's talk about how we can do that quickly. And it shouldn't take you all day. And you may have your entire space completely done in a weekend. The first step is to setting up a successful brokerage is to clear the clutter. Get a few storage boxes. One like this is a nice looking storage box. I got it from IKEA. They came 3 in a pack, and very nice storage box and big enough to hold a few items. Then the next thing you're going to need is to pull out your phone and set your timer for 20 minutes. As I stated, pull out your phone and set your timer for 20 minutes. Now, the cool thing about the new iPhones and the new updates that came with the iPhones is that they have something called focus. And you can turn on the focus, you can have focus for personal time, focus for your business or work time, and you can have do not disturb when you don't want anything to break your focus. Okay, so after you set the timer, you're going to place every item in your office that does not belong in your office into your storage bin. Everything, just whatever it is, just stick it in the bin. Okay, we're going to call this go bags. This is like at the grocery store or the department store when they have items at the register that need to go back to their original places. It's called go bags. So you're going to take all of your cluttered, everything that is in your space that doesn't belong in your office space, put it in the bin, in the go bag bin. Okay? And you're going to do this until your office is clutter free. And now you put that storage bin over by the door because it's going to go out, and you're going to put the go bags where they go. Okay? The next thing you're going to do is set the timer again, and every piece of paper that is on your desk that needs to be put away, you're going to put in a different bin. Now, when I was an admin, I had letter trays on my desk, and one letter tray was for things that I needed to take care of. So that was my inbox. I had another tray on my desk for items that were needed to be sent to somebody else or delegated. And then there was another box. There was one that I needed to do immediately, another box that I needed to get done, but not immediately, and then another box where it was delegated. And then the last box was the trash can. What I learned is that you only handle paper once. You look at it. Say, for instance, the mail comes in. You look at the mail, and I suggest that you have a mail day. A day where you go pick up the mail and put it in a particular bin for it to be reviewed. Then a day for you to review the mail and make decisions on the mail. Okay, if it's junk mail, you probably should have something that's junk mail, a junk mail bin right at your mailbox. If your mailbox is outside, or if it's in an office space, they normally would have a trash can or something right near it. You want to put the junk mail in the junk mail, into the rubbish bin, into the garbage before it even makes it to your office. If you don't, if it's gone, if that mail has made it into your office, then it needs to be sorted out and put aside for your mail day where you're going to review your mail. And then when you open it up on mail day, you are now going to decide where each piece of mail goes. Is there something that I need to deal with immediately? Then that goes in the immediate basket. You can have shelves like I have here. One is for immediate attention, another one for delegated, another one for filing. And then I have a trash can for things that need to go into the trash. So you want to go through every piece of paper in your office. Put on some productivity music. That's music for you to work by. I say don't put on the television because the television will become a distraction. You want some music that makes you move, that puts you in a groove. I remember when I used to clean up my bedroom on Saturday mornings, I had some groove music. I could turn on the radio and be grooving out to the music while I am cleaning the house. It made the time go by faster and it was kind of fun. So do that again. Find your groove music, turn it on, have some fun, and let's declutter your space. Now, the next step is to rinse and repeat until your office is clutter free. Make sure your office looks the way that you want. The paintings that you want to have on the wall, the furnishings are in the places that you want to have. Make it an environment where you want to walk into the room and go, yes, I'm energized to be in this space. I am energized to be in this space. Things that are helping me push me forward are in this space. I'm a writer and I have an image of an old school typewriter that's on the wall. I love art, so I have art pieces on the wall. I have my vision for a book that I'm writing is up on the wall. I have a chalkboard posted to the wall and I can write on there what I'm working on and I can see that, but it's in a way that I like it to be. I do have whiteboards, but I tend to use those more so on the side over here. Keeps me focused on things that I'm working on immediately. Small little whiteboard with the days of the week, but I can see what I need to be focused on and helps me maintain my focus. The next step, after you've cleared the clutter, is to set up your client relationship management tools. Now, if you don't know what that means, a CRM or client relationship management tool is a place where you have every last one of your clients. You know where they are, you have all of their contact information, and you can readily email, text, or call them whenever you want. The names are not in a box, in a shoebox someplace, and you don't have a clue as to where, oh, when you get ready to call Mrs. Jones, you can't find her number, and you don't have them all in your phone. Yes, it's great to have them in the phone when you are working with them and you are conversing with them, and you definitely need to have them on your phone, but they also need to be in your CRM. It is important that you know where your clients are. And if you have your clients on Facebook or Instagram, you need to migrate them from Facebook and Instagram because you don't own those platforms, and you get them into your CRM. Your CRM could be an Excel spreadsheet with name, address, email, and phone. You need a basic CRM to keep up with your clients. It is your responsibility. They came to you because they need help from you, and you have the help for them. But if you're missing appointments or you can't find your clients or something is not going well, you're going to miss out on opportunities. So your CRM can't be cluttered, your office can't be cluttered, your contacts in your phone cannot be cluttered. You have to identify the people in your phone as clients. So when you're putting them, when you're first met them and you're taking their number down or what have you, use the tags that are in your phone and identify whether or not they're buyers, sellers, referrals, some kind of way so you can distinguish them from the regular callers. Okay? The next step after setting up your client relationship management is to remember that there is no DIY, no more DIY. Stop doing things yourself. If you're doing things yourself in your brokerage, you are wasting precious time. You can get a VA to do and handle and manage your CRM. You put together a system, a roadmap, if you will, from the time you get the client's phone number, what's the next step? Key number one for client relationship management: when you get a new referral or somebody starts doing business with you, the first thing you do, it's not call them, it's to get them in your CRM. Then you make the calls and the appointments and the schedules, because if you lose a piece of paper or somehow misplace their card, you have their information in your CRM. This is just best practices. These are things that I learned being an admin assistant, being an executive assistant. You have to keep things on point. And if you're a boutique agency, you're doing this solo, but not for long, because you're not going to do DIY anymore. You're going to get the help that you need. You're going to find people to help you do what you don't do well. You're going to find a bookkeeper. You're going to find a VA or someone that can assist you. And I have some great resources to help you do that. I found other apps and things that can help you grow and get your business and keep your business on point. You no longer have to be cluttered and missed out on a lot of money and deals. You don't have to stay broke because your systems are not in place. You can do this. You can be a great boutique agency where people are going to want to come work for you and want to have you on their team, because you are so proficient, so well organized, and you're having fun. I'm here to help take the hassle out of your real estate hustle. You can do this. You have what it takes. Let's just get the tools and the systems in place to make it happen. Thank you so much for watching today. Be sure to click the link in the description below. You can set up a strategy session with me and also download the resources that we talked about today. I have lists of some great CRMs and some other non-DIY tools to help you be the best boutique agent you can be. Remember, take the hassle out of your real estate hustle and serve your way to success. We'll talk to you next time.